All right, here we go. We're going to talk about three different things. We're going to talk about zone numbers, reference numbers, and station numbers. So, zone numbers are going to be the numbers on the side of a blueprint. So, numbers and letters. So here we'd see right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And then we have A, B, C, and so on. So if it was a very large, complicated blueprint, and I wanted to locate a piece of information, I might say, oh, that information is located in B5, right? So I'd go to B, I'd go to 5, and the intersection of those two would be where that piece of information I was looking for was. This is how maps are. If you've ever had an old school map, like not on your phone, it will be the same similar situation. The street would be located within a certain zone number, and then you could find it on the map or whatever it was you're looking for on the map. Reference numbers is not something that we really talk about a lot. It is in one of the problems, but it's not actually the right answer choice. Reference number, all it is right here. If I look to on the sheet at the very bottom corner right here, it just says sheet 1 of 3. So that's a reference number. It's just telling you how many sheets there are and what sheet you're on. So again, you'll have a problem where it asks you about the zone number. The zone number is going to be the letters and numbers on the side of a large blueprint. Okay, so we have that, and then this is really something that you would use probably definitely more commonly as a mechanic, and they're station numbers. So this one has multiple questions about it. This is what we use in weight and balance when we're doing our weight and balance calculations. We're going to get our station numbers from the datum, right, to do find our center of gravity. So those are station numbers. These are going to be something that you do need to know for sure. So an airplane has 3 axes, right? Longitudinal, going from the nose to the tail, right? Vertical, up and down. And then we have lateral axis going from wingtip to wingtip, right? So we have these 3 axes because it's a 3-dimensional object. So we also have 3 different station numbers for each of the axes. The one that we use the most when we're doing stuff with our general aviation calculations is going to be the longitudinal axis. We're worrying about this one right here because we're going to find our center of gravity. We want to make sure that our center of gravity, that airplane's not pitching down or pitching up, right? But if you get into a larger aircraft, they are going to be worrying about the longitudinal as well as the lateral axis on how the aircraft's loaded. But for general aviation, it's mainly just the longitudinal axis and the pitch. Okay, that being said, so we have 3 different fuselage stations. So we have 3 different station numbers. We have fuselage stations, and it is abbreviated as FS. And so in this particular aircraft, we have our datum is over here. It's 0. It's located in front of the nose of the aircraft. It's located in front of the aircraft by 38.3 inches. So that would be your fuselage. Those run down the longitudinal axis. We have our vertical axis, right? So those station numbers are called the water line. So they're just abbreviated as WL, right? Just like if you drove under a bridge, if you ever, don't know where you guys are from, but if you go under a bridge, it may tell you if it had a flood, how deep the water is so you won't drive through it, right? So it's from the ground up for a water line. And then the last one is the buttock line, or just abbreviated as butt line. So we have this one as the butt line. So we have a right butt line or buttock line and a left buttock line. Remember, everything in aviation is from the pilot's point of view. So the pilot looking forward, this is the left side and this is the right side, and that would be how the butt line goes. And that's just in general, always from the pilot's point of view for left and right in an aircraft. Again, so where would you use this? For one, in our weight and balance calculations, we're definitely about to use that in the next section. But let's just say there's an antenna and we needed to know where it was located. The maintenance manual may tell you, hey, it's located at fuselage station number 250, right? And these are in inches. So this is inches from the datum. So inches 250 back from the datum. So it'd be in this location. But what if there's an antenna on the top and the bottom? How could we differentiate which one we're talking about? Well, they might include a water line. So maybe it's a water line 220, right? Or excuse me, 120. So then I would know, hey, here's my 100. So it's going to be the top antenna, not the bottom antenna, right? Because the bottom antenna might be like water line 80 inches. So again, you're going to have like 3 or 4 questions about station numbers. Just understand what a station number is, and you're going to bring it into weight and balance whenever you get there.